Isaac is going to give us his talk about what it's like to be there now at House of Hope. Go ahead.
Yes. Hi, my name is Isaac, if you didn't know. I'm 16 years old, and I started off growing up in a Christian home in a Christian environment, basically going to church on Sundays and all that. When I was about 2 years old, my mom left our family to follow her lifestyle of drugs and alcohol abuse. This left our family torn apart. But when I was 5 years old, she decided to come back because she missed us. And my stepfather divorced my mom when she came back, and she took my brother with her. And she took me and my brother with her. Our family was in total chaos. Like, the first year, it seemed like we couldn't get along at all. But then, at that point, my brother just couldn't take it anymore, and he got into drugs and all that. And my mom wanted to prevent that lifestyle from the same thing that was happening to him that happened to her. So he eventually moved out and moved in with my stepdad. Then I got involved into drugs. I was basically the definition of living a double life. It was just church versus drugs. I was known as the pothead who would almost do anything. I was looking for acceptance and love from my peers, but I could never find it. I was always searching, but never found it. My mom found out one day that I was doing drugs when she was checking my phone, and it really tore her apart. My mom then told me I had a biological father that I never knew about. I was filled with anger. I was so hurt that I decided to pack my bags and leave home. For 10 months, I was gone from home, and while I was gone, my mom found out about House of Hope. And she brought me to House of Hope, and I fought the whole way. I was so angry, I was so mad that she would actually do this. I didn't want to come at all. But since I've been here at House of Hope, I found that love and acceptance that I was looking for. I finally found it, and I've rededicated my life to Jesus Christ, and my goal now is to become... Thank you. My goal now is to become a youth pastor so I can help teens who have been through the same exact situation that I have been through. Because I've seen how the house staff treats us and how just in their eyes, that fire that they have for God and how much they really want to help us. And that's that same exact feeling that I want to have too. My favorite verse is Psalms 40, where it talks about, I waited patiently for the Lord, and he heard my cry. He brought me up out of a horrible pit and set my feet upon a rock and established my steps. He has put a new song in my mouth. Praise to our God. Another thing, I want to say thank you so much because my mom and I couldn't be here at House of Hope without any of you guys' support. So I really appreciate what you guys have been doing, and enjoy the show.
There you go.